Hello everybody!
Hello.
Today's video is kind of different for us. We've been following this channel and what's been going on, and you probably know by the title what we're going to be talking about, the Myka Stauffer, I don't know, scandal. Everyone's talking about it, especially in the special needs world, and I felt compelled to talk about it to you guys on our channel because it felt very close to home. It shocked me to the core. It hurt. I felt a lot of emotions with it, and I just felt like I wanted to share how I felt about it and some of the things that we know. Yeah, so in a little backstory, if you are new here, we have a child who is 3. He was diagnosed about 2 years ago with, right, 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? With Angelman syndrome, which is a rare genetic disorder, affects his 15th chromosome, which he has speech delays, cognitive delays, walking. He's nonverbal. He's very disabled. And but I know that they said, which I've heard this before, with Angelman syndrome children, it is a derivative of autism, they say. But I don't know how that works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they have heard that before. So we know what the special needs is. Like, we've been dealing with this since the day he was born. Griffin has needed extra, always right. Extra. Yeah. And he is a twin, and he has a brother named Sawyer, and we believe that he is most likely going to be on the spectrum. He has speech delays, and he just isn't, he just is himself. He like will touch his ears. He likes to be by himself. We're just now, because of where we live, we've been trying to get him help, but it's been a long process. But right now we're just starting to get him help, so we're gonna find out soon if he is autistic or not.
Someone's mowing a lawn across the street.
Yeah, if that's the noise you hear. Well, we just put the kids to bed, so this is how we got to get this done. So yeah, that's a little background if you're not from here, from our community. But yeah, so about, what do you think, 4 or 5 days ago, Myka Stauffer and her husband posted a video that they rehomed their adopted son. He was from China, and they adopted him when he was roughly 2, I think. And he had special needs. He was diagnosed with autism, and I'm guessing some other things. They never really delved into what his other issues were, but he had special needs. And they said in their video that they could not handle it, and that it was too much special needs, that they could take care of him, and they thought someone else could do a better job. Which was just like, for me, that was like, I don't know, that was a hard thing to swallow when she said that. Yeah. So, and then another disclaimer: we're not trying to judge them. We do not know what their life is like. I am only judging for the things that I know, and what they've released. And so what they have released, it doesn't feel good. The things don't add up, and it feels awful, like when you put it all together. So some things that we know: he was rehomed a few months ago. Was he released to the state, or was he not?
I don't think they worked through maybe their adoption agency or something.
Oh, okay. Trying
to find him a new home. From what I've heard is that they tried, he tried out, like, some families tried out having him for a little while until they could find a home where that was a good fit. Yes. Yeah.
I'm guessing he has a home, because in the video she says he has a new forever home. A new forever home. But I would say what's hard about this whole thing is that they're not very clear. And I feel like, as we're YouTubers, we share our lives. Literally almost nothing is secret from you guys. They hid a lot, so it's very easy to fill in the gaps. Do you know what I mean? So if they would have been a little bit more open about what was really going on.
Easy to fill in the gaps or hard to fill in the gaps?
What do you mean? It's easy for me. It's easy for me to just guess how bad it was or what was happening. If they would have just been, this is what's going on, A, B, and C, then we wouldn't be going, whoa, you know? Maybe we'd have more compassion for them. Maybe we'd have more understanding for them. Yeah. Right now, it looks that they couldn't handle it, and they have a perfect life with their other 4 kids that are perfect, and they don't want to be special needs parents, and so they just got rid of their kid.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
And another hard thing about it is they, from what it looks like, is they were seeking out a child with special needs to adopt. Yeah. So it was like they knew that he had special needs going in, and they were seeking out a kid with special needs.
Yeah.
But they couldn't handle what was going on. And that's after they adopted him. They had him for over 2 years.
2 years. But it's crazy. That's how I found her channel many years ago. I came up on one of my, like, you know, one of those videos you might like, and it was about her talking about adopting a child from China, and I watched it, and she talked about how they told her that he had a brain injury and that he was going to need extra. And she said they could handle it, you know, and they knew what they were getting into. You know, when we had twins, we had no idea when they were given to us, when they popped out of me, that they were gonna need so much more, and for the rest of their life. I mean, Griffin will most likely live with us the rest of his life. He will never be able to drive a car and do everything like everybody else, and it was a shock.
Right.
Shock to our family, to our understanding, and I'm gonna be real, it was a hard pill to swallow. I had a lot of low days. I had a lot of moments where I don't want to do this. I can't believe this happened to us. But I never gave up on him. But I had low moments, so I understand that side of it. I understand the feeling like you can't do this. Like, every minute, every day, I feel like I can't do this.
Right.
It is so hard. I don't understand giving up. That's what it's hard.
Yeah, it's like when you adopt a kid, or if you have your own kid, like, they're your kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't.
It felt like a dog.
It feels like you can't get rid of one of your children just because
it's not working out.
It's not working out. They're not fitting in,
Ugh.
or you feel like you can't give them what they need. From the things that I saw, I didn't see I didn't see anything bad. Like, he was doing sign language.
He didn't seem like he was losing his mind, the videos that we saw, but I know they're only showing us the best, you know. There probably was awful meltdowns. He probably hit them and did stuff, you know. Who knows? Like, we've all been there, even with our regular kids. Do you know what I mean? So again, I wish that they would have told us more, because then we'd have a lot more understanding of the situation. But again, they said they want to keep the privacy of Huxley. But again, it's really hard for the rest of the world to go, like, not to go, wait a minute, this feels wrong, this feels awful. The thing is that they had a lot of Instagram followers, a lot of YouTube followers. I know he had a channel, I found out today, a cleaning car channel. I don't know how many subscribers.
Well, the thing is that they got a lot of their followers, subscribers, because of the adoption process. And they profited
totally
a lot just because of that. And because of him.
Totally. So, you know, if he needed full-time care or somebody with him all day, they could have afforded it, in my opinion. I don't know their financial situation, but it's what it looks like, you know what I mean? And he has a disability. Most states have a whole thing to get services for your kid. We have services for our children. If Griffin was behavioral issues, I know we could get somebody in the house to help me every single day. Yes, it would be jumping through hoops of fire to get it done, but we could do it, you know?
Do that for your kids.
Yeah, we're doing it now for our kids. To get stuff for your kid with a disability is ridiculous, let me just tell you. If you're not somebody who doesn't have special needs children or know somebody, to get anything for your kid through insurance is just, it's ridiculous. But you can get it. You gotta just put your fighting gloves on and get ready. So again, it's really hard to understand. And it hurts me. I feel like it hurts the special needs community. I feel like it makes people feel like if you have a special needs child, if you have a special needs child and you weren't expecting it, that you're gonna think about this family and go, I can't do it, I have to walk away. So it makes me nervous that that is out there. Someone who's very well known in the YouTube world, now it's on People Magazine, Today's Show, is everywhere. Because every day a child is born with a disability, every single day, multiples, like, and no one's expecting it, nobody wants it. And when you hear this family saying, well, they just gave up, well, make other people give up. You know, these people, these children are people. Like, they didn't ask for this. I mean, nobody wants this. I'm dyslexic. I have a learning disability. I didn't ask for it, but I have to make the best of it. My parents had to make the best of it. It's the same thing. So I just felt very passionate to talk to you guys about this. I just hope that this doesn't make parents, new parents, any parent feel like that they can't do it, because they can do it. I mean, that's one of the things that drives me absolutely insane, when somebody tells me, you're a stronger mother than I am, I couldn't do it if I was in your shoes. And that's baloney. You can do it. You just have to do it. It's like when someone...
It's not a choice thing. It's like you are given certain circumstances or a certain situation, and you don't have a choice to not do it. Like, you figure out how to do it when you're put in a situation.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And I know there are life circumstances, things happen, but for your children, you fight for them, you know? We're gonna do everything in our power so Griffin has the best life he possibly can have. And it's all we can do. And for us, it's just, it breaks my heart that this happened in such a very public way, and that people think that you can just discard children when they have a disability. It's just what it feels like, and it makes me really upset. We know that nobody chooses this life of being a special needs parent, even though they did know what they were getting into. But people say they wouldn't change things, how they want their children. But for me, really, I would love to have Griffin to have everything that my other children have. Because I see he misses out sometimes. Like, he can't walk like everybody else, so he's got to sit more. So I know it must have been really hard when her son was struggling and her other children were thriving. And I get that. I have that every day in my life. It's a battle inside where I go, gosh, it's not fair. It's awful. And then I try to find the moments where I go, well, Griffin has this, and he's gonna be okay, and he has all of his family that loves him, and it's gonna be enough. So yeah, I don't know, I can go on and on about this, but yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. Know that we're not trying to send hate out. We are just doing this because of our life and having special needs children that have issues, and we don't want the world to think that people can't handle children with special needs. It is possible, and it isn't bad. It's just different. It's just different. Yeah, well, we'll end it here. Thank you guys for watching. We did a whole podcast on this too, if you want to listen to it. It's pretty much the same thing we talked about. Yeah. It just felt we felt like we had to talk about it. So thank you guys, and don't forget, you guys are wonderful, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.